So let's continue with some more BACCHANALIA. Let's see. Okay, that's it. It's Mia. My heart rises in my throat as I recall Yesenia's warning.
我知道你在屋里，猜猜看，我给你带了什么礼物？
Call the cops. I have a horrible feeling. I see Mia playing with a lighter through the peephole, her other hand holding something that looks like oil pot. Call the damn police! Right off the bat, we're going crazy. I'm gonna keep it surprised what else I have planned today. Is she going to set fire to me? My heart throbs. I didn't expect Mia to be so mad. Mia, have you considered the consequences? I managed to keep my voice calm. I must keep her there.
后果？我已经什么都没有了，还在乎什么后果？
She lights the lighter and places it in front of the peephole just in case I didn't notice. All I can see is the bright fire. Nothing will happen if you leave now. I quickly grab a pen because its pointed tip might come in handy. It's risky for me to deal with her alone. I recall seeing Richard and Cameron's names on the schedule. They're on set today. I immediately text them and they reply that they are on their way to me. Don't worry, I'll protect myself. The pounding of the door is becoming more violent, as fast as a downpour.
我再说一次，给我把门打开。
And I said no. Mia is overreacting. She's also easy to be distracted. I can make a recording later and play it by ear. Mia, who is kicking the door furiously, may have realized I'm stalling. According to what I know about her, it's not strange for her to resort to extreme measures. There's no reason for me to irritate her. I slowly press down on the door handle, drawing the bolt bit by bit. Come on, I'm not afraid of you. I hardened my heart and turned the door handle. You're an idiot. Put your sword back in its place. For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Matthew 26. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Desires are like birds. Just as the door creaks slightly, the intruder kicks it open. You. Of all the things that are going on, I'm especially surprised at how Mia looks. Her face is no longer beautiful. All the makeup fails to conceal the speckles and scars.
剧场收走了给我的所有奖励，现在你满意了？都是因为你，是你抢走了本该属于我的一切。
Mia kicks down the barrel without the lid. The oil starts spilling in. Yeah, they don't have a different art for her. Pungent liquid flows into the room. Mia, listen to me.
说什么都来不及了。我要让你也尝尝这个滋味。不，我要你比我痛苦10000倍。
We could have just left the door closed. Her eyes are wide open as she approaches me with a lighter in her hand. She laughs like a maniac. I must keep cool head in a situation like this. As I think about how to react, I pretend as if nothing happened and invite her inside. If you want to bring me down with you, so be it. Is there anything you want to tell me? Mia hesitates for a moment, but decides to accept the invitation.
你想耍什么花招？
Like you're gonna find out. I hide my phone behind me, press the button to start recording, and put it on the ground. Then I raise both my hands to let Mia see them. You have a little lighter. There's no trick I can play. I still don't understand why you hate me so much that you want to burn me alive. I pour 2 glasses of warm water, but Mia still looks at me with a hateful look on her face.
因为你是我最讨厌的那种人，明明什么都能得到，却装出一副满不在乎的样子。我费尽心机才够得着的东西，你总是轻而易举就能拿到手。
I throw the question back at her calmly. You did it, didn't you? You made the 3rd female lead of Desperate One quit.
没错，是我。瞧瞧你，这是什么表情？要不是人家辞演，你以为余杭这个角色轮得到你吗？
I cannot deny it. Mia hurt the girl, and it created an opportunity for me. So you've been using the theater to seek personal gain?
别放屁了，说的一片冠冕堂皇，难道你不是吗？无意的角色是怎么来的？该不会还要我提醒你吧？
I choose not to answer her. Instead, I take down my necklace. Let's set aside the things in the past, Mia. Would you like to know what I wish I made? That necklace is wrapped around my finger, the bottle filled with liquid. Miko says hi. Liquid swings like a podium between the two. I said I wanted to take revenge on you.
你把项链给我！
Fuck you. When Mia tries to pounce on me, I move to the side to dodge her. Then I catch her off guard and take her lighter. Calm down.
我不好过，你也别想好过。
Mia aggressively rushes over and... Sorry about that, guys. Mia aggressively rushes over and grabs me by my wrist. I take up a glass of water and spill it on her face before taking her down.
放开！放开！
I just told you my wish, now didn't I? Seeing the necklace I have in my hand, Mia suddenly gives up fighting. As she looks at me with what resentful and painful look, I open the lid of the bottle and spill it on the floor.
你
But now I understand, whether it's revenge or justice, once we make a wish, we become slaves of our desires.
那又怎么样？
Do you really want to keep hurting those who love you just for personal gain?
爱我的人，因为样貌平平无奇而被人嘲笑梦想，这种感觉你体会过吗？好不容易有了一线生机，却被骗子狠狠夺去的滋味，你又懂吗？
I have never felt that pain Mia suffered, so I struggle to come up with words to convince her. I'm not even sure if I would have done differently had I been in her shoes.
爱我的人，你以为所有人都和你一样，有走后门的资本吗？
She violently slaps my hand and takes it off herself.
你以为我想被欲望驱使吗？如果我拥有你的脸、你的机遇、你的一切，又怎么会迷失自我呢？
You're a spoiled brat, I don't care. Mia violently pushes me away and runs for the door. Richard happens to rush inside and bumps into her. Richard!
你没事？吓死我了！好啊，又是你！你怎么天天欺负花？
We went past bullying, Richard. We went a little past it if she wanted to burn me alive. Richard seems to have realized something. He looks at Mia with surprise.
你的脸怎么了？
Mia stands up and tries to rush out of the room, but Richard is the one step ahead and he gets in front of her.
你想去哪儿？
Mia struggles to pass him to no avail. Richard gets control of her and yells to call someone outside.
裴老师，他经纪人什么时候到啊？快到了。
Cameron walks into the room. Upon seeing the oil on the floor, he quickly walks over to me, his eyebrows furrowed.
有没有受伤？
No.
已经没事了。
Cameron helps me to the sofa and finds a blanket for me. He looks at Mia slightly mad.
纵火未遂，接下来至少有3年的时间，你都要在牢里度过了。
Mia humps with contempt. She doesn't say a word as she keeps her head down. Then her agent arrives.
Mia! Mia!
Mia seems too pale when she hears her agent. Then she catches Richard off guard and pushes him to hit the wall. Watch out.
傅瑜，
Before we can react, Mia has escaped the room.
都是我的错，我去追他。不必追，他的经纪人已经到了。
Feeling a bit guilty, Richard is hanging his head. Then he sees the phone on the floor and quickly picks it up for me. Thank you. Mia's agent rushes inside to break. He sees the mess in the room and awkwardly knocks on the door.
打扰了，请问我们家米娅呢？
I'm gonna say behind bars very soon.
你还敢提？知不知道你的艺人做了些什么？
Furious, Richard points to the messy floor in the room.
对不起，对不起，我替米娅向你们道歉。
道歉有什么用？傅瑜，
Cameron gives a pat on Richard's shoulder, telling him to take a seat for now.
黄经纪人，您带过很多艺人，想必也知道米娅的事情该如何处理。
哎呀，裴爵老师，米娅这孩子本性不坏，她拿汽油来肯定只是吓唬人的。
Is this just a Chinese thing? Because that does mean she's a bad girl. She didn't mean to try to burn that person alive. I swear, it was just because she wanted to intimidate them. What? Cameron turns to me to seek my opinion.
你怎么想？
Seeing how things are going, the agent turns to me and begs.
华小姐，其实米娅一直很羡慕你，她真的不是个坏孩子呀。如果这件事传出去，她这辈子就毁了，再也不能登台演出。您再考虑考虑，好吗？
Dude, no! As the agent tries to approach me, Richard moves in between us to stop him.
要是我们来的再晚一点，这里说不定已经是火场了。你考虑了米娅，谁来为她考虑呢？
The agent is speechless. He looks at me. He only had a lighter as a scare tactic. I take out my phone. Guys, I'm gonna let the chats choose today. I don't think we should delete that audio. There we go. I recorded everything, including her confession that she made the third female lead quit. The third female lead of Desperate One quit. Hung, our grudges end here. She must pay for what she did. Mr. Cameron, would you call the police for me, please?
好。
Cameron takes his phone and goes outside. The agent knows there is nothing he can do now. He sits on the floor in despair. So this is finally over.
累了吗？要不要靠着我睡一会儿？
I'm really curious what the other path would have given, so we might have to go back and try that. Richard approaches me and asks in a low voice. Thank you, but I'm okay. I'm wide awake, actually. Shortly afterwards, Cameron returns to the room. There's a faint smell of smoke on him. Huh?
黄经纪人，您先回去吧，后续可能有一些配合调查工作。
Were you smoking?
好。
After the agent leaves, Cameron takes a look around the room.
你也需要配合调查，不过当务之急是给你换房间。对哦，我帮你搬行李。
Thanks a lot. I can do it by myself. I stop Richard, who is eager to help, and start packing my stuff. I'm curious really quick, what would the other path have led to us? There are 2 guinea pigs fighting in the other room. I might have to go separate 2 guinea pigs. Mia attempted to arson, and the evidence audio is in my phone. If I send it to the police, her career is ruined. But whenever I think about that painful look on her face, I feel like I shouldn't do this. Why are the Weakers fighting? I have no idea, but apparently Harvey has a stick up his ass and is bothering Mage, from what I can hear. I will not call the police, but I hope Mia has learned her lesson. She must never disturb my peace again.
谢谢花小姐。
Don't thank me yet, Mr. Hong. I put my phone on the table. I recorded everything, including her confession that she made the 3rd female lead of Desperate One quit. I'll leave this to Mr. Cameron. If Mia ever comes back to me, I assure you I will burn her career to the ground.
不会的，我保证，米娅肯定知道错了，我会看好她的。
Richard looks at me worried. He doesn't agree with this decision.
米娅怎么可能乖乖听话？她可是敢放火的人，万一……
Richard wants to go on, but Cameron puts his phone on his shoulder, telling him not to continue.
我们尊重他的想法，但如果再有下一次，就没有商量的余地了。
谢谢你们。
After the agent leaves, Richard rushes over to my side.
这次是纵火未遂，万一下一次成功了呢？我们就再也见不到你了。
Don't worry, this won't happen again. I heave a sigh of relief. There is a peaceful smile on my face. The grudge between me and I are over.
可
I do kind of want to see what this route leads
相信他的选择吧。
to. This time. Richard hangs his head and looks at me like an innocent puppy. So let me save here. I'm going to try this route, and then we can always come back.
好吧，但是有危险的时候要第一个给我打电话哦。他说的没错，在遇到这种事的时候，你可以多信赖我。
Guys, I think we picked the right route this time. I raise my hand to salute them. Roger that. Consider it done. The next morning, I received a text message from Manuel. As requested, I arrive at the conference room. Good morning, Mr. Manuel.
早，这2天休息的好吗？
Yeah. I take a seat across the table. He slides the notebook in his hand to me.
这是剧组后续的拍摄计划。
Mia's part is over. We are working with a new actress on Jing Shang. Now the only character left to be decided is Heng Yu. Don't worry, Mr. Manuel. I won't delay your schedule. I can start working with the crew tomorrow. Upon hearing this, Manuel seems to be holding back his laughter. What is it, Mr. Manuel?
不用担心进度，之前于恒的戏拍得很顺，所以时间充足。
I don't understand. Why Manuel? I don't understand why Manuel wanted me here, so I open his notebook and check it.
无一播出后，很快就是金雀奖的评选。我想，你目前已经具备了竞争他的能力，只是不知道你自己有什么打算吗？
Fuck yeah. The Goldfinch Award ceremony?
想试一试吗？
The Goldfinch Award is the highest honor in the TV show industry. If you win it, you'll be set for life. I didn't know I would have the chance to...
现在考虑也不晚。如果你需要更多时间调整，我可以延后拍摄时间。
So, this is Manuel's concern? Thank you, Mr. Manuel. I'll consider it. But I am as ready as I'll ever be. We don't have to delay the schedule. Manuel looks at me with an amiable smile on his face.
好，是我小看你了。祝你一切顺利。
Thank you, Mr. Manuel.
没什么事了，你回去好好休息吧。
I've been resting all day. When I get back, I'll start reading the script. Our conversation goes on for a while before we leave the conference room together. On the day the shooting resumes, I return to the filming set, dressed in a costume for the drama. The prop master has set up the scene. Manuel seems to be discussing something with the photographer.
Hello.
I turn around to see Richard dressed in a drama costume. He quickly walks over to me. Hi, good morning.
这几天我忙得连轴转，一直抽不出空去找你。你怎么样了？
I'm good as new. Richard stares at me for a while. He looks worried.
啊，那我就放心了。啊，裴老师好。
I follow Richard's gaze and look in another direction. Cameron approaches us dressed in a sweater and one hand on his waist. What brought you here, Mr. Cameron? He's got a glitch going. Look at him. Guys, we glitched Cameron.
顺路过来看看。你最近休息的怎么样？有没有被那件事影响到？
I exchange looks with Richard and start laughing.
你们这是什么意思？
Nothing, it's just that Richard just asked me the same question. Seeing I'm in the mood to have laughs, Cameron sighs helplessly.
没受影响就好。
We can just claim he's mumbling to himself. Yep.
马上要开拍了，你们再确认一下道具和妆容。遵命。
I've already checked them.
待会儿看你表现。我对你的要求和之前一样，没有变。
Yeah, I know. Richard and I are involved in the first scene. We have rehearsed this part privately many times, and Cameron taught us many things. We feel at ease even in front of the camera. We adjust our positions and poses. As Manuel gives the cue, the shooting begins. Your Majesty, I'm telling you the... I'm sorry. Your Majesty, I'm telling the truth.
朕看你是信口开河。
The Cao family has recruited the rebels and even General Liao from the frontier... Fuck. The Cao family has recruited the rebels and even General Liao from the frontier. Why can't you understand?
你又是从哪儿知道的？
The Cao family controls the army. It's very obvious what their next move is, yet you still keep your hopes up.
大胆于非！前朝之事何须你来智慧？
Forgive me, Your Majesty. But if you're not listening to reason, I'll have to do this the hard way.
站住！看，
Huh. My monitor is
这条没什么问
flickering.
题。
That's weird. Richard pulls my clothes. There's a big smile on his face.
我记得上次裴老师不是这样教你的，你是不是添加了自己的设计？
I added something to the acting skills Mr. Cameron taught me. A few steps away, Cameron is discussing with Manuel. When his eyes meet mine, he slightly nods at me.
改得好有个性啊！以你的水平，要是金雀奖提名没你，我第一个不服。
You're being dramatic.
才不是我夸张。唉，现在和你对戏，压力好大哦。
Richard seems a bit depressed, so I knock his head with my knuckles. Well then, don't just stand there. You need to work on your acting skills.
回去了，回去了。哼，下次啊，我可不会被你比下去。
Richard seems to be motivated. I hold back my laughter and wait until he leaves before I check my phone. The day is still early, so I decide to get a few things done. Alright, so we have a few things we can do. I feel like we're getting toward the end, so we don't want to ruin that one. Let's consult Cameron. I check the script and see the part where Hang Yu dies. The script describes my character in detail, but I still have questions about how to portray this woman. Hold on, why is my monitor flickering? The final scene is the most difficult one. I should ask Mr. Cameron for advice while he is still here. I hope it's not flickering. Well, I'm getting a new USB hub. Hopefully that'll help. I take the script and walk over to Cameron. As I approach them, Cameron and Manuel are standing in front of the camera and checking the script where we just shot.
他复工后的发挥比我想象中还要稳定。不能说特别好，起码也算及格了。裴爵，那些细节处理都是你教的吗？不全是。他的悟性不错，有些地方一点就通。我打算。
Hello, misters. Manuel turns around and says hello to me. Cameron, however, seems to be startled as he clears his throat and slowly turns around.
你今天的状态很好。
Thank you, Mr. Manuel. Manuel notices the script in my hand.
怎么了吗？
I thought I'd ask Mr. Cameron to teach me some techniques for the final scene. Manuel smiles and puts his hand on Cameron's shoulder, telling me to ask away. Do you have a moment, Mr. Cameron? I think your fast-learning apprentice has some questions for you. Cameron was blushing, but upon hearing that, I have some questions to ask. The blush fades away.
给我看看。
I hand the script to him with both hands. Cameron takes a quick look at my notebook and returns it to me.
最后一场戏，我希望你自己来演绎。
Manuel looks at the script, curious.
原来是余杭父子这一段。
Mr. Cameron? Cameron raises his hand to interrupt me.
精确讲的是，我从南艺那里听说了，想成为优秀的演员，迟早需要独立面对不同的角色。更何况，我能教你一时，没办法教你一辈子。
Do you guys hear a crackling sound? Hold on. Is that cord doing it? Hopefully that fixes it. If you guys aren't hearing it, it's just my thing. It's very faint though, then it's the game doing it. Hold on. You know what I think it is? I think the crackle happens during the hold on, I need to test something. I think the crackling is coming from the game itself every time somebody talks. I know what Cameron means. I want to do this on my own. I just as much as he wants, however. That's what I'm thinking. You're right, Mr. Cameron. I must not rely on you all the time. Thank you for your teaching. This time I'll figure out how to portray Han Yu myself. Manuel cannot hold back his laughter any longer.
怎么像是要和老父亲告别？
He's doing it again. Cameron takes Manuel's hand off his shoulder and gets serious.
我回去了，你正常发挥，不会有问题的。
Okay. It's back. Yeah, it's something in either the music or after a scene transition. So that was just a glitch.
我知道你想独立完成最后一场戏，所以我不会多说。
Need to get another probably USB hub thing. Huh? I walk over to Manuel and look at myself in the camera.
余杭向来敢爱敢恨，从不伪装自己的情绪，但他设计了自己的死，为就地换取军队。
The final scene is about Heng Yu gets an army and eventually dies in the arms of Xing Wang.
从这一刻开始，他不再是敢爱敢恨的于飞，而是飞蛾扑火，缩起爪子，渴求真心的于恒。
I think I get it now. How did Heng Yu feel when she gave the army to Ziming Rong? Did she feel regret or did she feel happy? Yeah, I don't know if it's the game or not. I'm sorry, guys. Again, still working out bugs with the new PC. That was the question down. I wrote the question down in my notebook. Thank you, Mr. Manuel. Manuel puts his index finger on his lips.
要对裴爵保密。
Yeah, I know.
我很期待你的表演。
I'm gonna try restarting the game. Ah. I'm gonna restart the game and see if that helps. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know if it's the game or not. That's what's bugging me. I'm going to have to get some probably new audio cables too, just in case, but I'll do that another day. Let's see if that changes anything. It seems I have to work extra hard. I must not disappoint Mr. Manuel. Yeah, it happened again. It's the game. I'm almost 100% it's the game's audio files. But I'll buy some new audio cables and some other stuff just in case tonight. Manuel and I have a nice chat as we leave the set together. Maybe I'll get another powered USB hub too, if they're still low. For days, I stay in my room to watch acting videos and review the script. When all is done, I go to the break room to pour myself a cup of coffee, yawning. Suddenly, someone puts their hands on my shoulders with such strength. What? I know I've been pranked when I hear that familiar laughing voice. Mr. Kosh?
早安。
I was not expecting you in that outfit. I turn around and check the digital clock. Good afternoon, Mr. Kosh.
别这么正经嘛。
He stretches and casually walks into the sunset.
一觉醒来看到你，真让人愉悦。
It's probably Cash, but I like saying Kosh. There's a wrinkle on Kosh's shirt. It seems he's been sleeping here for a while. Why didn't you go back home to rest, Mr. Kosh?
知道我在家，找我的人还不把门槛踏烂了。
Mr. Kosh, you were slacking off, weren't you? Kosh doesn't look nervous now that I've found out his secret. He is acting even more naturally as he sits next to a table.
哎呀，辛苦工作了这么久，睡个懒觉的权利还是有的吧？
He gives me the puppy dog face.
唉，要是这个时候有杯酒就好了。
Mr. Kosh, I think what you need is a cup of coffee that can wake you up.
你真不懂享受啊！
I hand Kosh a cup of coffee and take a seat myself to sip on my coffee.
说起享受，你知道酒神巴克斯吗？
Bacchus? This is the second time I've heard that name.
罗马神话里的酒神巴克斯。
Wow, thank God someone knew it's Roman and not Greek.
属于巴克斯的节日也被称为酒神节。
Wait, did they literally keep Dionysus then? So they used part of Dionysus' name, which is the original name for Bacchus in Greek. Okay.
在这一天，人们礼赞酒神，尽情享受美酒歌舞，疯狂释放自己的欲望。
The Great Dionysia?
唉，真希望今天是酒神节呀，说不定会有不限量的葡萄酒。
Oh, you're Bacchus, aren't you? The conversation comes right back to the topic of drinks. If he is, I'm going to laugh. If you really want to have some drinks, Mr. Kosh, I'm sure you'll be able to find some at the pub upstairs. Kosh touches his chin as he ponders and nods his head.
这倒是。
Well, I need to get back to my script now.
再这样下去，你要变成书呆子了。
Here's the thing. He does technically fit the description for Dionysus, the original Bacchus. Skinny, cute, pretty boy. He fits everything about Dionysus. So that's why I'm not surprised if he turns out to be Bacchus. I'm doing this for you, okay? If I play Hang You, well, people will like Desperate Ones even more. Wouldn't you want that? Kosh puts its hands in the air as if he is surrendering.
是是是，那鄙人就不打扰华小姐了。
Kosh puts fingers next to his forehead to salute me, and then he takes his coffee with him when he leaves the conference room. I am so glad you guys got into this game with me. When I return to my room, my mind is not at peace. I keep thinking about what Kosh said to me. If I'm to be honest, what Miss Yesenia went through concerns me as well. I send a message to Jasmine and quickly get a reply. Karma will find you if you betray your own daughter. Huh? Jasmine has sent me news dating back years ago. It's about what happened to Yesenia's parents. After their daughter was set up for life, they wanted to visit her and beg for money, but then they got into a car accident. Was this really an accident? Was someone behind it? The theater. I try to catch my breath and calm my fast-beating heart. Why did Bacchus choose us as his hosts? And why did he want us to make wishes to complete the mission? Because Bacchus was a dick. He really wasn't. This is something... He seems to enjoy it when we lost in our desires. To be fair, I know more about Dionysus than I do Bacchus. I studied Greek, not Roman, so Bacchus could be a dick. My chest pendant suddenly gets very heavy. Desires are like birds, hovering above our minds so freely. But I don't want to lose myself. I hold the pendant tightly in my hand and close my eyes. Bacchanalia Oh.
于恒，你怎么样？
Yeah, my screen's flickering.
好多血。太医呢？快传太医！
I'll have to try to fix that later. Again, I can't really do anything till the new hub is here. Your Majesty, there's no need. This poison has no cure.
胡说！朝中人才济济，蛮夷这点区区小动算得什么？你再忍忍，莫要失了颜面。朕这就派人送你回宫。
还想着回宫？荣子明，你从出生就被下了末代的预言，这一切早就该结束了。
闭嘴！朕乃天子，岂是尔等淫淫之辈可以随口议论？
算了吧，如今你兵溃城破，连太医都逃命去了，我劝你还是束手就擒。
你
Your Majesty, listen to me.
你说，
I will not die in vain. Your Majesty, while undercover, I mustered an army. Thousands of soldiers have arrived in the south of the city. They await your command, Your Majesty. What? Hold on. What's going on, chat? I only ask Your Majesty one thing. Your Majesty, have you ever felt something for me?
这，于恒，于恒，卡。
Manuel finishes. The crew swarm in. Noises actively fill the air. I get up from Richard's arms in a daze, as if Hang Yu is still trapped inside me. Although Heng Yu has never been loved, she loved whom she wanted and did what she wanted.
你还好吗？
Richard wants to help me. I wave him off. I'm fine, just need to take a breather. Didn't we just pass that one? I turn to find Manuel. Just then, a bunch of sunflowers fall into my arms.
恭喜杀青，华小姐。
Thanks. I wrap my arms around the bouquet of flowers, which come to life in the sunlight.
这么说，刚才那条就是过了。恭喜恭喜，你终于杀青喽！
Speaking of flowers, I want to point out I'm an adult, and I now have a little flower garden of Venus flytraps. Great. Manuel comes over to me behind the camera with a smile on his face.
恭喜。
南岛，我们刚刚的表现，
所以一条过。这场戏于恒的情绪很浓烈，可能不容易出来。有感觉心理上不太适应吗？
I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I slap my cheeks to snap out of character immediately, then give a smile. It's almost dinner time, right? I want to change before going. Do you want to join? Manuel and Richard are about to respond when a loud shout comes from afar.
老板，你点的外卖到了。
We look towards the sound and see Beanie with a purple box for Richard.
啊，来了！
Hopefully, I should have bought 2 boxes of them. They're cute little baby Venus. I'll take some pictures of the baby Venus flytraps when they're ready.
我先过去一下，你们等等我。
I've had a garden of them. I had a garden of them when I was younger. I think I grew about 30 of them in my little like a cute, like I had a flower box thing inside a gate. And they were all really healthy and really big. And then my neighbor came over and killed them all. And this is the first time since then I've had Venus flytraps. All right, off you go. Richard winks at me with a grin, then dashes away. Manuel and I are left alone. Manuel's eyes look toward the sunflowers. He reaches out to gather the leaves. Remember on the first day we met? What did I tell you? The sun is everyone, and it will dispel all of the gloom. I look up at him. Manuel lets out a smile.
原来你也还记得。
Well, every time there's a setback, I'll remember your words. I make a slight bow towards Manuel. Thanks for everything, Manuel.
不用这么客气。
当当，
Richard turns, holding a cake.
恭喜杀青，快来吃蛋糕。
I take a peek. The familiar Shiba pattern is on the top. I get a little teary-eyed and quietly tell him off. What's this?
怎么样，喜欢吗？
As Richard holds the cake, his smile and the Shiba form a beautiful picture. Of course, I love it. What a lovely cake. Thank you, Richard. Whenever you see a Shiba cake, be sure to think of Richard.
喜欢就好，我们一起吃吧。
Manuel takes the bouquet from me.
去吃蛋糕吧，我先帮你保管。
You don't want cake?
我不喜欢甜食，你们吃吧，我去收拾器材了。
That's what I'm thinking is the unfinished part is just that there's no actual romance,
Oh,
even though there's a love
那好吧。
interest thing. I feel like that might be it. It's another case of Midnight Suns. Give me my fucking dating sim. Manuel leaves with the flowers. The crew is so busy moving things. I say hello to them. You've all done an amazing job. Come eat some cake.
大家一起吃蛋糕喽！
Everyone gathers to share the cake and say congratulations. I cut the cake, smile, and say thanks. So nice. This experience is set on the set of Desperate Ones will stay with me forever. Richard stares at the cake and swallows uncomfortably. I quickly take some cake and signal Richard. He immediately forks it into his mouth. In haste, a blob of cream catches his nose.
好吃。
Richard enjoys the cake, bulges of its cheeks as he looks like a lovely hamster. Here is one more piece for you. Beanie just notices something is wrong, but it's too late.
女神，你也太纵容我老板了，他很容易胖的，后面还有戏要拍呢。
Well, it was just one bite, nothing more. Richard picks up the smallest piece of cake and gives Beanie a tragic look.
真的不能再来一小块吗？实在是太好吃了。
Is it weird I still kind of want to see Beanie and Richard together?
不可以。
They're kind of cute together. Someone in the costume department is about to scream or is screaming immediately. You just hear from the very, very back. And just so many curse words in Chinese. The crew sees what's happening and laughs along with them. As we enjoy the cake, the mood is high, my friends celebrate and wish me all the best. Hang Yu's story is over and my life goes on. I go back to my dressing room to change, pack, and go back to the office. A message pops up on my phone. Oh, it's doing the flickering again. That's weird. Huh. This monitor shouldn't be going just because I got a new computer. I don't think it would. Hang Yu, I'll pick you up later. No need. I'll go back myself. I smile coldly. I'll go back and terminate the contract when Gordon and Mia backstab me. Didn't the company know? However, there's never been a statement. Back then, the company treated me like a traitor. They didn't expect me to come back and win. I pack my bags and call Jasmine.
Hello.
Jazz, I finished today.
这么快吗？恭喜啊，大明星！
I figured it out. Okay. Every time we hear the sound, the crackling, it's this soundtrack. There's 2 music tracks that are causing it. Because the last music track we just had didn't cause it. This one does, and there's another one that does. So it's embedded into the game.
你之后是回公司吗？需不需要我去接你？我这正好顺路。
You can see that sometimes happen with older games and stuff, but it was probably just an error that they didn't catch, because it's not something you're going to catch unless, I guess, you do audio. Like, I used to never catch crackles and stuff in things. Just like, now that I voice act, I hear it when you peep, and I don't have my pop filter, so please forgive me. The P sounds, the S sounds, the very hard sounds, I never used to notice that till I became really more of a voice actress. Not that I'm professional or anything. Sure, that would be great. By the way, there's something else. I want to terminate my contract and go independent.
解约？是因为之前那件事吗？
Well, you know.
好，我先过去接你，咱们见面再细说。
I hang up. I leave the lounge with my bags. As I reach the entrance of the hotel, a car suddenly honks at me. So, by the way, welcome everyone who's new in the chats. It scared the crap out of me.
哎呀，一段时间没见，认不出我的车了？
Oh no. Second later, the door swings open and a bold man gets out. I don't like this. Gordon, I just said that. I'll go back on my own.
哎呀，怎么跟我客气上了？来来来，快上车吧，我这边还帮你拿到了几个资源，路上跟你好好说一说。
Gordon says as he grabs my luggage. I pull back. No, my friend is coming to pick me up. I'll start a process of termination later. As for the resources, you can offer them to other artists.
解约？那你之后什么打算啊？
Going solo.
不是我说啊，哥也待你不薄了。要是没有我，你这辈子都演不了无一吧？
Yes.
现在你前脚杀青，后脚就解约，是不是不太地道啊？
I cock my head towards him. Gordon, you helped Mia stab me in the back. Have you forgotten already? Not a good look, is it?
嘿，
Gordon chokes for a moment and fumbles with a cigarette.
这样，那件事就算光哥错了，行不行？以后哥一定好好补偿你。
You look like a dick.
你冷静点想想，现在你只是小有名气，还不是真正意义上的明星。公司呢，可以给你提供一些资源，哎，在你遇到事情的时候，也能帮着处理。
Why don't we sign with Mr. Kosh? I almost laugh at him. Provide assistance? Where were you then, when I needed you? Gordon says nothing, turns and exhales a cigarette.
这年头都有难处。
Just then, our phones vibrate. I pick it up and check the latest message in the crew group chat. Desperate One Rap Party, at 7 p.m. in the ballroom. All cast and crew, please be on time. Rap party sounds pretty formal. Good chance to say goodbye to everybody. Gordon puts down his phone and looks at me. Apparently, he got the message too.
你还是跟我回公司吧，我帮你好好准备一下这个杀青宴。
Still doing that. You guys aren't seeing any flickering on the stream, right? That's just my monitor. I just want to double check. Nobody's seeing the flickering? Nope, nope. Okay, so it is my monitor. I must need a monitor with a... Maybe I need one with a better refresh rate? Because of... This monitor is only a few years old, isn't it? No. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's older than I thought it was, isn't it? Oh, crap. I have to figure out a new monitor. I don't know who that is, Scorpio. Oh, wait. Let me look that up. I think I do know that name. Tanaka, I know. Give me 2 seconds. Can I have my thingy, please? Thank you. Oh, God, no, no, that's not who I think it is. I have no idea who that is. Nope, nope. I don't watch that kind of stuff.
上车。
Gordon wants me to stay. I don't even look at him and go straight to Jasmine's car. Jasmine accelerates and drives away from Studio City.
怎么，看样子你和光哥闹掰了？
Yep, long time coming. Jasmine gently pats my shoulder.
放轻松，你现在有无一这部大作撑腰，后面也不用筹资源。
I think we're almost at the end, so do you guys want to power through or do you want to call it around this area and do one more stream? I'm not worried. I'm just thinking about what to do.
确实得好好想想。
I need to make it on my own while working at the same time. I rub my temples. I just want to leave the company, but now I can't make sense of it.
还记得从前上学的时候我说过的话吗？我说，以后你要是成了大明星，我就来当你的经纪人。
Oh, sweet. Huh? I remember. You were just joking. Jazz, you're so busy, I couldn't. Jasmine stops outside the company and slaps me on the leg. Huh.
是时候让我兑现承诺了。我当年也是考过经纪人资格证的。而且说真的，圈内什么资源靠谱，什么更适合你，我其实比光哥还要熟悉。
That's true. Gordon threw everything at me, then if I said no, he blamed me for being picky.
例如三无花生米和老年女装的广告。
Don't you dare. Jasmine bursts out laughing, so we'll finish this part.
这事就这么定了，以后我来当你的经纪人，我保证，给你接的都是正经活儿。你去走解约流程吧，我先走了。
Okay, I'll tell you when I'm done. I get out with my luggage and walk towards the company. Jasmine is the only friend who has stuck with me through it all. Actually, I do want to let's finish this part, the quitting part, and then we move on to the next game. At the company, no, you know what? This is a good spot to end. So the next time we will go ahead and quit, because that seems like the big finale.